Made it, everybody. We are live. I had power problems, power outages. We probably won't go as long today as normal. I'm gonna start working on my new series that I'm gonna edit for. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get a video out. I do have my next video already in the works for. It's still Project Zomboid. I had a lot of great footage from our Project Zomboid playthrough. But I think it may be broken down into two parts because it's going to be rather long, like an hour and a half or an hour and 20 minutes. So two 40-minute videos I think would be better. But I will have a new video series coming. I'm going to be playing Stellaris and super excited. I love Stellaris and I have a whole idea of like creating a backstory for my civilization. I'm gonna create an edited video, like a dramatized video of the story of how they got to where they are at the start of my Stellaris playthrough. And yeah. And then of course the Stellaris playthrough will be the continuation of this story. I love sci-fi. I've read about everything. I've read everything Asimov. I've read just about everything from Hubert. Not everything, but mostly everything. Hubert gets a little weird. And yeah, so I don't like all science fiction. Some of it kind of makes my head hurt. I've even read some L. Ron Hubbard. He was all right. I know he gave us Scientology, but I kind of had the feeling he was just doing it more or less as like a chuckle, as like a gotcha. It was the guy who took over after his death that kind of turned it into this thing that it is now. But I love sci-fi. So yeah, we're gonna do a new sci-fi series, and I'm super excited. And we're gonna do some dramatized, edited content for it. I mean, it's not gonna be like CGI. It's just basically gonna be a story using clips, and I'll narrate it in a world. You know, I'll do like some like cheesy narration voice. In a world where I don't know what to say right now, but I'll write a script. A script. We'll follow a script. No, Botrick, I do not want you in chat. Leave. So yeah. So we won't play too long today. It's been kind of dead anyway. I don't think many people are into my my GTA online play gameplay. I get when I get more viewership when I switch over to 7 days. I think most people that watch GTA content are more interested in GTA role playing. But man, getting on a good server has been rather difficult, so I gave up. And I could just join a server, but I don't want to just join a server. I want to get on a good one where people take it seriously, because I would definitely take it seriously. That's something I would definitely do. Yeah, Merry Christmas, all. That's coming up. We had a brownout. That was awesome. I'm a little late. I was downstairs talking to my girlfriend, And I looked over and one of the fans was on. I was like, hey, the power's back. She was just sitting in the dark, I guess, before the power went out. I was like, why are you sitting in the dark? I had no idea. Like, I had no other way of knowing the power was back on. Who knows how long it had been back. We were just, it was good though. We had a good conversation. So yeah. All right, we're in. I'm in. Anyone else in? Nope. All by myself. Gonna be. Oh, wait. Where's my. Oh, I put it in my drone. There's my drone. Okay. Did I pick up my bike? Okay. I think I flew a helicopter out here. I hope it's not gone. So I'm getting us some shell because we need fuel. So I found this pretty good little shell hole and I'm digging it out. What was in this bag? Well, I don't need that. Picks up inventory slots where I can have shell. The shell is important. I don't even know what cat food, or is it dog food? One of those are used to make one of those things. Something. Oh wait, no. There we go. Prepare this bad boy. Let's make sure this is set up correctly. It is. Perfecto. Perfection. All right, so we're getting some shell. I don't know what, I think we need some iron. I think we need some iron too. So nothing too exciting. Maybe do a little treasure hunting. I need to start questing. I'm only at level 107. I need to start at some point. We're still working on our massive, gigantic mega base. The apartment building should start going up soon. I got the runway complete. I still have to build the helicopter pad. Yeah. What's up, Piggity Liggity? I do celebrate Christmas. Indeed. It is Christmas Eve where I'm at already. I have a Santa hat coming. I don't have my Santa hat yet. So thank you. Merry Christmas. It's in the US though, it's secular. So even if you don't celebrate Christmas, people celebrate Christmas for the most part. Or it has become secular. It's not as tied to the faith as it originally was. So I know outside of the US, not everybody. Nah, man. You could say merry, happy, whatever, like holiday you wanted, and I wouldn't be offended. I'd say thank you. You know, like I don't get why like wishing someone whatever a happy, merry, anything. Would have I get it. People do get offended by it. I've seen that, but I know. Trust me, I know. But no, man, it's like if anybody wishes me like just a good day, I mean, I'm good with it. Like it's I think it's a nice gesture. People get offended over everything. I'm not one to be easily offended. I know there's like goodwill behind the gesture, even if you get the holiday wrong or you know. And the Christmas one's kind of the crazy one for me because it has become so secular. It's not, it doesn't have its for vast majority of people who celebrate the day, it doesn't have the same religious meanings that it once did. So, I can get atheists and anti-theists would get really offended by it if it still had like really hardcore religious connotations, but or the meaning, but now it's just a day of getting together with family and giving gifts. Very few religious people, still go to the midnight mass if they're Catholic and may still read the nativity story in the Bible, as a family if they're Christian, but you listen to our Christmas. Now I'm in the Philippines. You want to talk about a culture who gets down for Christmas? Man, they get down for Christmas. No, it's not the birth date. No, it isn't. I mean, no one knows an exact date. Some people believe it was probably sometime in the spring, based off something, is what I've heard. But just like with just about everything else Christianity celebrates and things they do, like the bringing in the tree into your house, doesn't have Christian origins. It has pagan origins. Basically, when the Catholic Church or when a group of people converted to Christianity, however way they got converted, they would allow some of their cultural some of the things they did culturally, like dragging a tree into your house, and the Christmas tree, which became the Christmas tree, celebrating Christmas on December 25th, which the Romans was their big day because a lot of them were followers of Mithros, and Mithros's birthday was December 25th. And a lot of the Romans who converted to Christianity followed Mithros. Is that the name of the religion, or is that the dude that they? I don't know enough about it. I shouldn't really talk too much about it, but something like that. Like the Easter Bunny, that came from pagans. But Christians, celebrate all these things now. It was an easy way to make conversion a lot easier. If you still have all of your cultural practices still set in place, but now they're tied to some element in the Bible, it made it easier. I mean, it was a great strategy for converting large groups of people to a religion. I mean, it's one of the reasons why Christianity spread like it did, was because their willingness to incorporate other religious and cultural practices into the religion. I don't know if it was an intended strategy or just something that kind of organically happened, but it definitely worked and converted a lot of people. That's why Christianity and even Catholicism's practiced so differently everywhere you go. Because depending on the cultural practices of the people, um, they would have different ways of celebrating and worshiping, and so here's our little history lesson for the day. Our very accurate, not very detailed, inaccurate / accurate, not very detailed history lesson. I fumbled through it a little bit, but it's all right. Yes, I have. Um, and it was, man, very energetic. Filipinos are, they love to celebrate and sing. I had issues with it because the sermon wasn't in English and I don't speak Bisaya, which is the language spoken here. So I was just, they would put the scripture up on the projector and it was in English. So I kind of knew what the sermons were about because I grew up in church. And I am a Christian. So I knew what the sermons were about, but the nuance of the sermon and what the particular message might be was lost to me. But man, the praise, the worship and praise portion, which is like church here, first off, is like 4 hours long. And, in the US it's like an hour. We're there for like an hour and we're outsies. If you go to Sunday school, maybe 2 hours. But just the sermon and praise was like 4 hours long. And they get down with praise music. I mean, it is um very energetic. I would say, if you are a person of faith, you would say it's very much filled with the Holy Spirit, kind of energy. Uh and they're very it's a fun experience. I would probably keep going if I understood the sermons. It's hot. I can't handle the heat. And it was fine when they didn't run the air conditioners because they had all these big fans running everywhere. So I was like, all right, this is all right. This is fine. And it's Sunday morning now, so I should probably be in church, but it is what it is. Um, but when they ran the air conditioner, they didn't run it at a temperature that was um to my liking. So oh man, I was so hot. And it's like old school, like wooden church, like benches. And I just uncomfortable and hot, which makes it distracting. And not being able to, so I don't go attend regularly. But yeah, there's a church literally like right around the corner from my house, like right there. And it's actually my girlfriend's family's church. And it's a Protestant church. The Philippines is like 88% Catholic, 85% Catholic. It's one of the largest Catholic nations on earth. But there are quite a few they call it born again, but Protestant churches as well. Um, it's they throw down. They worship, man. It's yeah. And you want to talk about like I grew up in like stuffy, boring white churches because hello. And it's ho 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 ho. You get the hymns going and some hardly no one singing. It's just basically the one person up front singing, leading the praise. Here, man, everybody gets into it. It's the whole thing. And it's enjoyable. But I don't know. I don't probably get as much out of it as I could because I don't speak the language. So that's the language barrier is the big issue. I'm sure if I learned more of, and I know a good bit more now of the language, but still hearing it spoken, I just pick up words. I'm like, hey, I know that word. I don't really know what's being said. There's no context for me. So, I mean, the longer I'm here, the more I'm sure I'll pick up. Whether or not I'll ever be able to speak it, the local language, I don't know. Maybe one day. But the more I'm here, the more I can kind of pick up. Now in the north, in the largest island where Manila is, they speak Tagalog, and I actually can understand, or I was better at it, a little bit of Tagalog. I may not be able to speak it back to them or have a fluent conversation with them, but I can understand a lot what was being said. The Saya, I don't know if it's how they speak or it just seems to be a little bit harder to pick up than Tagalog was. Um, and that might be why they chose Tagalog as the national language. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, they're interesting. It's Filipino people, man, they love to sing, they love to get together and have celebrations, and they're a lot of fun. They're fun-loving people. And so Filipino churches are exactly that too. They're a lot of fun. Karaoke was invented by a Filipino. It's and I was joking with my girlfriend that it's like the bravery that Filipinos have singing karaoke. It's like the ones that can sing really good are usually shy to sing. They're like, no, I can't sing well. It's like, you can sing really good. But it's like the worse you are at singing, the more likely you are to get up there and just belt it with all the confidence in the world. It's crazy. Yeah, no, it's very common to hear random karaoke just in every neighborhood. And then every now and then you'll get that drunken karaoke till 4 a.m. neighbor where they just sit there and sing love songs because their heart got broken. Yeah. But yeah, karaoke's huge here. We'll actually be doing karaoke tomorrow. That's on the agenda. Yeah. Just about every house has a karaoke machine. It is common. If you don't have one, they're cheap to rent. They're widely available for rental. And man, do they get down on their karaoke. They take it serious. Like if you go to the mall, there'll be tons of like karaoke booths that you can rent where like you and some friends can just go lock yourself in these karaoke rooms that are kind of soundproof. The outside can't hear you and the other booths can't hear you. It's yeah. And there's a lot of talented musicians here. Great guitar players. Some really nice, well-built, handmade guitars here for cheap prices. It's they love music in the Philippines. And the caroling. Oh man, the Christmas caroling here. It's a little different than it is in the West. It's interesting. It's so here caroling is carolers will get together and go sing, and it's expected that you pay them a tip for coming to visit you and singing. And if you pay them a tip, they will come visit you every night for 2 weeks leading up to Christmas. So we kind of turn the lights off and close all the doors at night. But they can come any time of the day. You could have carolers at 8 in the morning. You could have carolers at 10 at night and any time in between. And oftentimes they're not all singing the same song. And they're not all on key. And you can tell they definitely didn't discuss or practice what would be sung beforehand. Where in the West, you know, houses are more or less selected. And usually it's like friends or family. When we went Christmas caroling as a kid with the church, it was, you know, other members of the church's houses we'd load up and go drive to and, you know, sing our practice 5 or 6 songs. And they would clap and say, "Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas. God bless." You know, that sort of thing. And um here, a little different. A little different. Our house gets targeted a good bit. We get quite a few carolers coming by. I don't even want to speculate as to why that might be, but we get quite a few. But I do love Christmas, so you don't hear as much Mariah Carey. They have a guy, a musician here he sings a lot of Christmas songs. He's real famous here. His name's Jose Mary Chan. So you hear I may get kicked. Yep, I got kicked. So you hear a lot of Jose Marichan um uh songs here. He's really good though. I like Jose Marichan. I like his style and his singing voice, and he's really good. Oh, got the boot. Das Boot. But yeah, we'll have a celebration tomorrow. We'll have some food, some people over, some family over, and we'll get the karaoke going. We got a little karaoke machine that connects to your TV and has a microphone. And I might even sing, who knows. Should be a lot of fun though. I'm excited. Mostly for the food. I'm mostly excited for the food. I love the food. The food is the best part. Now, New Year's, they throw down for New Year's. Like, everywhere here. They definitely love some New Year's. And the shell deposit just keeps going. My drone's, I think, almost full of shell already. It's not. Let's fill her on up. Kind of discarding the stone right now. We have a lots of stone. Almost. May discard those too eventually. We'll see. We use a lot of fuel. We've been going through quite a bit of fuel. Between the helicopters, everybody has a lot of vehicles. Yeah, this is turning into quite the deposit here. So what'd you do on stream today? Oh, I spent 4 hours just digging up shell out of the hole. Super exciting, awesome, amazing content. Definitely stuff the people want to see. You know what I mean? I have a new series I'm gonna start working on. I think I'm gonna do it off stream because I'm not gonna have chat or my camera up for it, and it's gonna be Stellaris gameplay. But I'm gonna do a like write a backstory for my civilization and do an edited video, like a dramatized, the best I can, video of my civilization and how they got to where they are, which will lead into gameplay. I mean, and I won't just do straight gameplay where it's like, you know, hours of me just clicking on stuff. It'll be very much edited down into a much shorter, compact video segments. I don't it'll probably only be a few videos off an entire playthrough. So I'm gonna start working on that between now and when Enshrouded comes out, because I imagine when Enshrouded comes out, I'll probably be on stream for like 12-hour sessions. And then when Ashlands drops for Valheim, we'll definitely pick up on our playthrough of Valheim. We have a Valheim playthrough that we canceled on, or that we quit on. We have it saved. It's the game file is saved, and we're gonna pick. We basically left off when we started out on the plains. So when we go back in, we'll be starting in the plains. So when Ashlands drops, you won't have to watch us do the first 3 biomes, which is everybody has seen a million times. We'll do plains, mistlands, and Ashlands. And we have a pretty big building project we have on that playthrough going. Once we get to Mistlands, we'll get the marble. So we're going to build a giant marble castle I'm excited about. But Enshrouded should be first because it comes out January 24th. And what I'm hoping is right around the time we're wrapping up Enshrouded, we'll see Valheim drop, because I know it's supposed to drop early next year sometime. Or that's the rumor. And then there's a few other new games coming out. I can't remember any of them. Well, no, I do remember one. Oh, blah, 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 blah. What's that one I've been super excited about? It's a single player game, but I'll probably play it a good bit on stream too. It's being developed by a single developer. It's basically like a city. Oh shoot, why can't I think of the name of it? Hold on, let me go check my wish list. Why am I drawing a blank on this game? This game, I've been like super excited and looking forward to this game. Manor Lords. So Manor Lords comes out Humanit Z is on sale. I may pick up Humanit Z too. Lethal Company did not go on sale. The front is 30% off. Probably going to pick up the front. We're going to make a good order for this Christmas sale. Ready to nut. Huh? What? No. Manor Lord. Manor Lords is the game I'm excited about. Ready or not. I don't know. That one's not on my radar. Let's go check that game out. What's that game all about? Let's see. Not on sale right now. Recent reviews are mostly positive. It's a new game that dropped. How come I don't know about it? Mainly because it's not like yeah. Yeah, that's not really. I'm more into survival, crafting, strategy, not really my cup of tea game wise. Not saying I wouldn't play it, but not really my up my alley on the types of games I like to play. I mean, years ago when I was a young man, it definitely probably would have been something that I would have been all over. But I don't know. There's just, you know, your interest changes over time in the types of games you play. I mean, there was once upon a time where I was pretty much exclusively I played Call of Duty. I mean, that was like all I played. And I was good at first person shooters back then, but I am not anymore. My hand-eye coordination just is not what it once was. I like more chill games, a little more chill multiplayer experience, non-competitive games. I don't really care to get competitive. I know that's probably more of a team-based, you know, not competitive. I'm sure they probably do have a competitive multiplayer. Game mode, but I'm sure the gameplay itself is more team-based. Yeah, I'm not just into shooters anymore. I played Foxhole a little bit, but that's an MMO. And it's isometric, so it's not like it's first-person shooter type game. I really got into the First Division when it dropped. Me and a buddy played it a lot. I thought that game was pretty awesome. I was really hoping the day before would be, you know, what they said it would be, but I had a feeling. There's a reason I didn't play it on day one on stream, because I knew. I think everybody kind of knew. I mean, a lot of people bought the game, I guess hoping maybe it wasn't a farce, but, you know, nobody played a demo, nobody got early access to it. They didn't, all of the videos they released were, what's it called? Man, my brain is not working right now. Where they just take, whatever, they didn't show actual gameplay. I mean, I remember that first trailer where it showed the vehicles driving through the mud. It was like, oh man, look at the mud physics. That's so awesome. Yeah, they lied. It was a big scam. They developed it for 5 years. Whatever. No, you didn't. You sold the game to investors. I know they didn't crowdfund, which you got to give them that. Okay, they didn't crowdfund, but they sold the game to investors for 5 years, and then when they were called out by the internet for their vertical slices and their not real gameplay with pre-rendered assets, and they threw together that what they released real quick. And then came up with a backstory. We worked hard on this for 5 years. It was a scam. It was always a scam. It was never going to be anything but a scam. A lot of people bought into it, though. I think a lot of people were hopeful that it was going to be a real game because the premise sounded awesome. Sounded like a really cool game. I was excited. I mean, I had it on my wish list. But just because you have something on your wish list doesn't mean you're going to buy it day one. And, you know, I saw a lot of people saying, like, I don't understand how so many people had it on their wish list. Hell, they didn't know. Like, I kind of knew. I was also kind of hopeful it wasn't a scam. You know, I knew. I had an idea. It was a scam, but, you know, you can kind of hold out hope that maybe it isn't. I knew there would be plenty of streamers that make money doing this, so spending 30, 40 bucks, how much, 40 bucks, how much ever the game costs to buy a copy and stream it, they made way more money off streaming it and the controversy than they paid for the game. So it was an investment for them. So I knew those guys would, you know, show what the gameplay was like. And if it was really awesome, and I probably would have bought it day one if everybody said, yeah, this game's really awesome. I'm having a blast. But pretty much immediately, everybody's like, scam. So, you know, maybe one day if I make money streaming and making content, maybe I will buy pre-order games and be there downloading it, you know, at release, at the moment of release. But right now, I can't afford to. I know they ended up refunding everybody anyway, but not all games, you know, not everybody does that. I think Steam pretty much. Sorry, I missed your comment. Wait, you got banned for lurking? I mean, like, lurking means just watching, huh? Not really saying anything? Like, that's pretty much all I do. I mean, well, on YouTube has a culture where nobody says anything. Like, I'll have 15 people watching me on YouTube and the chat's dead. Twitch does have a culture where people interact and talk, but yeah, you don't have to chat. I mean, what if somebody isn't comfortable typing in English, but they're interested in the game you're playing and they're learning the language, or, you know, whatever language you're speaking? That's crazy. Especially when you have that few of viewers. Like, I mean, I guess, you know, they say build the community you want, but until somebody actively does something that you're like being racist or talking negative to people or talking negative about groups or whatever it may be, you know? Yeah, but most bots, most bots are watching streamers that paid for that bot. I don't know of many bots that just go give random streamers, I've never heard of that, like, viewership. At least I didn't think that was a thing. Like, botting is a huge problem on all streaming networks. Twitch, Kick, all of them. You know, a lot of your big streamers will have like huge view counts and their chat's barely moving, you know? And it's like, well, that doesn't make sense. My chat can move quicker than that sometimes. And I might only have a few people watching me. And they have a few hundred. I found that unusual. I mean, I've always heard build the community you want, so maybe they only want viewers that are gonna engage and chat the entire time. But I don't know why you would ban someone immediately. Maybe give them maybe give them an opportunity. You know, like, hey, you know, we're trying to build a more interactive community where we all contribute. You know, do you mind, you know, getting involved in the conversation? It's weird. It's still weird to me though. Like if you just want to chill and watch, just chill and watch. You know, you don't have to say anything. I could care less. No, that's true. Like for me to ban somebody, you would have to be pretty like you would have to violate Twitch's TOS. Like you would have to like straight up like be like a like racist or something, you know? Like you would have to like it would have to be pretty dang egregious. Wow. That's weird. What game were they playing? Just out of curiosity. Skyrim. I love Skyrim. Okay, but that's like a huge game, you know. That's like I was wondering if it was like some like you know, obscure niche, really incredibly niche type game. Skyrim is not niche whatsoever. Like if you're a gamer, you probably played Skyrim at some point. Definitely not niche at all. That's crazy. Got banned for lurking. Yeah. There's some interesting characters that stream for sure. I kind of spent some time watching some streams, just kind of getting an idea of what some other people were doing. Like not big streamers. Not streamers kind of on my level, but the ones that were, you know, had a few hundred followers and would have like 20, 30 people watching them, kind of like your middle tier, middle of the road type streamers. And there's some interesting characters out there, to say the least. I love how everybody's like, you got to have an overlay. I'm not going to do an overlay. You look more professional. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I am what I am. I do want to spruce up my logo a little bit, but and I want to get some custom emojis eventually, but I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, streaming's fun. I like talking and I like playing video games, so it kind of works out. I know I'm not playing anything that would get a lot of viewers at the moment. But I'm not just going to play just to try to get viewers. Like if they come organically, awesome. What I'm really trying to focus on is, no, that's true too. Yeah. Like we're pretty much having a one-on-one conversation right now. So like when I play Project Zomboid, I'll have between Twitch and YouTube, I'll have 30 to 40 people watching me sometimes. But again, like I said, YouTube, it does not have a culture of interactive chat. Like people don't chat on YouTube. Just it is what it is. My edited content is honestly my real focus. And I'm gonna start investing a little more time into it. But I want to keep streaming. I love streaming. I love chatting. I love talking. I'm a talker. I'm very talkative. I talk to myself when I play games if there's no one to talk to. So, and I love discussing things. You know, I'm not incredibly opinionated, and I'm kind of middle of the road on a lot of stuff. Like I'm not an activist for anything or anything like that. Like there's nothing like I'm going to go hardcore on, but I like having discussions, and I'll talk about just about anything with people. So it's definitely something I want to keep doing. And depending on what game I'm playing, I might do a lot more of than other times. You know, sometimes I might only stream a few days a week, a few hours a day. But when I'm real heavy into playing certain games, it may be 12 hours a day, 6, 7 days a week. So, I think my streaming will definitely vary. Now, I may not grow a lot doing that, but that's fine too. Like I said, my primary focus is my editing, getting my editing skills up to par, and creating edited content. That's really my primary focus. But I find the streaming fun too. It's great. But I'm gonna start doing some off-stream edited content, because all of my edited content recently has been just clips of my streams. But I've really been doing that to hone my editing skills. They say you got to do 100 videos. You got to make 100 videos, and after you make your 100 videos, you kind of get a good idea of the direction you want to go, your style. I'm at about 50 videos right now, so I'm about halfway there. And I got to say, I do feel like my editing, my edits have come a long way from my first edit. Like, I don't know if you're on my YouTube or not, but it was pretty rough in the beginning. And I took an editing course many years ago. I don't even want to say what version of Premiere Pro or Windows I learned editing on, but let's just say I pretty much forgot all of it. And it's not like they were teaching me how to create YouTube videos too. You know, it was basically just the basics of video editing, and then I barely passed that class. My teacher was very uninspired. My instructor was very uninspiring, was kind of boring, was kind of an asshole. He was not a very friendly fella, and he was kind of angry and grumpy, and just didn't make it interesting at all. I feel like if I had a more interesting instructor, I probably would have, because I love editing now. I could spend all day editing, to be honest with you. But at some point, you got to create the content to edit. So I might start spending a good bit of time off stream, making more content to edit. But I'm not just gonna play just to play off stream. If I'm just playing to play, I'm gonna play on stream. I'm gonna be on stream if I'm playing a game. So we'll circle back around to Project Zomboid at some point. I know I have a lot of viewership that'll probably come back if I start playing more Zomboid. But like I said, I'm not just gonna play something to try to keep viewership up. I know if you're trying to do it as a business, you know, just your goal is to grow and just earn money and monetize. That's probably a good strategy you want to do. And I do want to make money at this. You know, I'm investing a lot of time into it, but I also don't want to do it like artificially. I don't want it to turn into like a job that I'll get burned out on. You know, playing a game that I don't really want to play anymore. There's been a lot of streamers who got grew huge audiences playing a single game, and then when they switched game, they completely lost their audience and lost their income that they ended up relying on. And you know, some of them completely quit streaming because they're like, I don't want to play this game anymore. It's causing me grief. I'm depressed. I play this game, you know, 10 hours a day, every day, and I hate it now. I've grown to hate this game. I've grown to hate streaming. I've grown to hate everything. And I just don't want to be in that position. So I want to establish early on that, hey, I'm not going to play the same game all the time. If you want to watch me, it's for, you know, if you want to watch me only when I play certain games, that's fine. I'll be glad to have you whenever you come along. If you want to watch me because you like my conversation and you like to talk to me and I'm a pretty chill dude, then that's cool too. Come chat. You know, we can talk about whatever you want to talk about. That's kind of my goal with it. It may not be the quickest growth strategy, and it may not be the one that allows you to monetize the quickest and get to where you're earning money the quickest. But it's definitely one I feel that will lead to the least amount of burnout, and it's the most genuine. Of course, this is a Christian server. And as being a Christian server, there's always time to talk about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. My girlfriend, she has this like denim dress that she wears. And I pick on her and tell her she looks like a missionary when she wears it. Because it's like ankle length long, and it's very conservative. She loves it though. It's very comfy for her. But I'm like, hold on one second. Let me go get the Bible and we can go witness to people while we're out. Hello, sir. Have you heard the good news about our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ? She's a Christian. She's a believer. But she's like, hey. My dad is a minister. He is a preacher man. I did not get the calling. My beliefs are a little more unorthodox than most. Unlike most evangelicals, I don't kind of pick and choose which laws in the legalistic text I'm going to follow. You know, they love to pick and choose. Like, you know, that book also tells you can't eat shellfish. And shrimp is delicious. I'm going to keep eating shrimp. I'm sorry. I am a descendant of pagans who converted to Christianity. I do not have to follow rules that were given to a particular group of Jewish people living in a particular time and place. They do not apply to me. And Christians love picking and choosing which rules they follow. There you go. Is that enough talk about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Now, there are some topics I probably won't talk about just because of how hot button they are. Like current events that may be happening in the world, and how deep emotions run on those certain events and topics. Of course I have opinions. I'm a human. We all have opinions. But yeah, there's some times where maybe your opinion, you know, just might be best to keep it to yourself. You know, it's not the end of the world. Gaming to me is an escape, and it's escapism. And I know Twitch is incredibly political, and people love getting political and talk about their activism and all their politics, and that's just very popular on Twitch. But I feel like we still need escapism in the world. We need a way to get away from all this stuff. Like, you know, it's something we all deal with. It's something we're all aware of. Just because we want to escape doesn't mean we don't recognize what's happening in the world. And video games used to be that escape for a lot of people, but I think Twitch has kind of changed it a little bit. Culturally, the U.S. right now is so divided. You have to pick a side. You have to, it's this side or that side. If you're that side, you're the enemy. And if you don't pick a side, you're the enemy. You better pick a side. Like, I don't really care. I have opinions, but I do kind of fall in the middle of the road on a lot of stuff. And that angers both sides. Both people on both sides really hate it when you kind of fall in the middle of the road on stuff. And a lot of times I think there's a lot more nuance than being able to pick side A or B. I'm sorry. We can disagree. That's fine too. We don't have to agree on everything. I'm not gonna ban you for disagreeing with me. I know you've already been banned for lurking. I won't ban you for disagreeing either. I know there's some streamers out there that do that. They ban you for having the wrong opinion. Now, there's some opinions that you could probably share that might get you banned. It's like if you hold this opinion, probably might be best to keep to yourself. It's probably not a good thing to share with the group. It's right time and place. Yeah, no, that one's really confusing. Like, I understand the banning because you disagree with the group, because that could actually cause chaos in the group. It could cause a lot of infighting, and we're a group of aggressive vegans, and you like to eat steak all day. It causes people to get emotional. It can cause fighting. It can cause all kinds of stuff. So I can kind of understand that a little more than you're just lurking. Like, well, maybe I didn't have anything to say, or I had no opinion on what you're talking about. Maybe once I got more comfortable with the group and knowing y'all are cool, chill people, maybe I would be the most talkative person here. That's weird. That's really weird. Like, how long were you viewing the stream before you got banned for lurking? Like, how long did this occur? Like, were you just in there for like 10 minutes? Because you didn't say anything for like 10 minutes, you automatically got banned or something? Less than an hour. Like, how do you even fully gauge if that community or streamer is a streamer you want to watch and that community is a community you want to be a part of within an hour? Maybe I clicked your stream and got a phone call and had to step away from my desk for a minute, and I've been away. And I've only watched for a few minutes. I don't know. That's weird. That is really weird. Especially to be to have such a low viewer count. I don't know. That's weird. Like I said, there are some characters on Twitch. Twitch is it is an interesting place. I never really watched Twitch or Twitch streamers until I joined Twitch and started streaming here. Most live content I consumed was on YouTube Live, believe it or not. Like, and it has a culture of just lurking. Like, you put it on as background noise, and then you go do your laundry for a few hours and you kind of consume it that way. Bot, yeah, the bot was one. Troll streamer, troll moderator, only them stream. Yeah, and you really only, the way Twitch monetizes is you only really get paid when you have those who really participate. Like those who are buying subs and really, and like the way Twitch sets up its monetization, it's not based off just raw viewership and ads and stuff. So maybe they're just trying to like create that type of community. But somebody with only a few viewers, how do they already have a moderator? Like that doesn't seem, I don't know. I mean, the advice is to definitely create the community you want to create. Be in charge of your community. So I guess they just took that advice incredibly seriously, and they're really creating the community they want, and you didn't fit that bill. You weren't immediately interactive with it. I don't know. Man, we're gonna have so much shell. We're gonna make so much fuel. I don't really see myself ever making much money off of streaming. I don't. I hope to use streaming to grow my YouTube content. Hopefully people like my personality and my amazing wit and humor. And they'll check out my YouTube channel, and that'll help monetize my YouTube content. But I don't think streaming's, because most streamers don't make money streaming, even those that are monetized. Like they may be making a little bit of money, but they don't make a lot of money. Very few streamers actually make a lot of money. But the ones that do make so much money that everybody wants to chase that, what they've carved out and what they make. But in order to make money streaming, you need people paying for premium memberships and subscriptions, and that's how Twitch works. And how are you going to do that if you run people off who are trying to still gauge you and see if you're the type of streamer they want to invest in? Like, an hour is not enough time to tell if I really like you or not. Like, not at all. Like, if I'm going to invest in somebody and pay for a premium, membership to their content, it's going to take, I'm going to consume your content for quite a while. Like, it's not something I'm going to be able to determine in just an hour, and probably not even in a few days or weeks. It's probably going to take a little while. Like, I don't know. That doesn't make much sense to me. Like you said, it may just be a troll streamer. Like someone who just doesn't care about the money. They're just doing it for the lulz. They're not trying to do it as a way to make money, I would think. Maybe the kind of what's happening. I don't. There's a lot of streamers who, they just enjoy the conversation you get. And for me, I'm able to create content that I can then edit and post over to YouTube. And like with streaming, I mean, I don't really care about but I'm still not going to ban anybody unless they do something egregious or violate terms of service or something. Not for lurking. It's crazy. That's weird. Rather interesting. Hmm. You said they had like 5 or 6 people watching them. How many followers did they have? About 50, 60? Oh, yeah, I will. Actually, I will go back to City Skylines. I will. I've been kind of waiting for them to fix some stuff because, man, that game was released very broken and it was kind of starting to tick me off. So I will do another City Skylines run, and I'll probably do some content on stream. with cities. I haven't. Okay. I might. We may. Yeah, we can actually. I've heard they fixed. Was it? They had a recent fix on something. They fixed something. But yeah, I'll definitely go back. We'll do some more cities content. I had a whole video that went missing that I edited, and the original video files that I took from it are gone too. I guess I accidentally deleted it. So I had some more cities content that got deleted. Whoop. 430. Okay. And they only had 5 or 6 people watching them? Oh. That's interesting. That's a pretty big number to have such a small number. Yeah. Well, maybe that's why they only had 5 or 6 people watching them. Probably. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you'll get raided, and I kind of don't like the raids on Twitch. They mean well, but you'll get raided by a slightly larger streamer, and they'll tell their viewers like, hey, throw them a follow, and you'll get a bunch of follows from it. And then those people won't ever watch you, because you probably stream when their favorite streamer streams. So why are they going to watch you? I'm kind of negative on raiding overall. I mean, it's a friendly, good concept to try to grow small streamers. And I know Twitch has problems growing small streamers. They don't have like a good algorithm like YouTube. You know, most of the content that gets pushed to the top is, you know, girls in hot tubs type content, or whatever the new meta is on that. Yeah, I think it's a friendly gesture, and I do like meeting other streamers and talking about, you know, streaming with other streamers, but having them tell their followers, hey, throw them a follow so we can get them monetized. No, because that's really, yeah, you'll be able to become an affiliate or a partner a lot quicker, but it's not like you're gonna be able to really monetize and make money, because nobody's gonna watch you, nobody's gonna subscribe to you, nobody's gonna pay for premium content, nobody's gonna pay for subscriptions. You're just gonna have a lot of followers and not many viewers, which is empty. That may be the situation there. Yeah. Yeah, I was playing City Skylines on Xbox too, and I currently have canceled my Xbox membership, so I can't play it right at the moment, because I wasn't playing anything on it, and Cities was the only thing I was really excited to play, and it's kind of broken. Once you get to a large city, yeah, it's a little broken at the moment. No. Well, Xbox Game Pass on PC. Yeah, I was playing on PC, but I didn't buy it through Steam. I was just playing it on Game Pass. Yeah. Same way with Starfield, but I could not get into Starfield. It just did not grab me for some reason. Same way with Witcher 3. I've tried to play Witcher 3 about a dozen times, and it doesn't grab me like it does some people. You know, there's people that really got down on Witcher. Now Skyrim, yeah, I mean, I've countless hours in Skyrim because most of it was done on console, and they don't track how many hours you play. Thank God. One thing about Steam, it tells you exactly how long you've been playing that game, and it's like, no, I have no life outside of gaming. Gaming is life. Is he full? Was my drone full? Nope. Almost. There we go. Or she. She has a female voice. I don't know why I called him a he. Her name's Priscilla. My drone is Priscilla. Yeah. OG City Skylines. Man, I was addicted to City Skylines. But I kind of want to play some Stellaris because I haven't played it in a long time. And I want to play some CK3 too. Is it like I know what you're talking about. No, I don't. Bet you my mom would know. Like when it comes to cleaning, I ask my mom everything. Let me send her a message. Let's see if we can get you an answer. See, what time is it there? Yeah, she's still awake. See if we can get you an answer. Like if anybody knows this answer, it's my mom. 100%. Let's see. She's She said there's a product called Wet and Forget, and it works really well for her. Tell you, my mom's like the cleanest human on earth. Like literally, you could lay out a meal, Wet and Forget. Yep, that's it. Wet and Forget. It works really well for her, and I trust her on cleaning over any other human on earth. You could literally lay out a meal on her bathroom floor at any given time, and I would eat that meal. Because I guarantee you that bathroom floor is cleaner than most people's dishes in their house. My mom is a very clean human. It was awesome growing up in a house that clean. It really was. Thanks, Mom. Love you. See if we can get Wet and Forget. I've never even heard of Wet and Forget. Wet and Forget shower cleaner. They have it on Amazon. Okay, it's not letting me on because I'm outside of the US. I'm guessing you wet it. I can't see it on Amazon. It showed an Amazon link when I clicked it, but when I clicked on it, it said all the links I'm finding on it aren't letting me on it because I'm not in the US. And I'm not on my VPN right now. Let's see where she finds it. Oh, it's expensive. Maybe it's um uh what's it, concentrate, where you add stuff to it. She probably buys it at Walmart. I'm sure it's available at Walmart. Would be my guess. Good old Wally World. Seems like a big jug. See where she gets it. Cause I don't see her buying anything that's like too overly expensive. She's pretty frugal too. Not only is she clean, she's incredibly frugal. And if she buys it, it must be good. Ah, she buys it at the Home Depot. The Home Depot. Are there any other ways to get that clean other than wet and forget that you know of? She does think Walmart has it as well. She thinks you can get it at Walmart too. I asked her if there's any other remedies she may know for it. She said the only other option is a lot of elbow grease. Scrub until your arm falls off. Thanks, Mom. Love you. This is a really large shell deposit. I've been going for a while now. Look how far down I am. Where's my hole? Where's my hole? There's my hole out. There's my way out. That's how I get out of here, right there. Oh, I think I hear a zombie. I don't see it. Whatever, it'll fall down here eventually. Calcium deposits. I am not the one to ask on tips on how to clean, but my mom, I am not good at cleaning. I was a little spoiled. on the whole cleaning department growing up. But I can cook. That's the one thing I am capable of doing. Cooking. Cleaning, not so much. I can vacuum like a pro. Man, we got a lot of shell. So much shell. I'm gonna take some of this stone back because I think we've been making a lot of concrete. Maybe not all of it. We'll discard some more of it, but we had to make a bunch of concrete and cobblestone. So we probably used some of the stone, so I'll bring some back. Where is everybody? I've been all alone. I should see about another hour V should be on. Don't wanna be all by myself. We'll crawl out of this hole here in a little while. We're almost full. We're getting there, so we'll go take the shell back, see what's going on at the main base. I hope the helicopter's still out there. I usually don't like logging out with vehicles sitting out, because with this mod, they kind of disappear sometimes. But I really hope the vehicle's still up there. We will see. Indeed, we will. We got to start working on the apartment soon too. I got to get the helicopter pads built too. I got the runway complete. Well, I hadn't upgraded the runway because we fully upgraded the runway because we ran out of concrete. But the runway's built. Probably the biggest shell hole I've found on this playthrough. They definitely nerfed mining in Alpha 21, because Alpha 22, you would find like one deposit and it would go all the way down to bedrock. Like literally you would need like one iron deposit your whole playthrough. And they do not go all the way to bedrock anymore. Some of them will run out just a few blocks down. Some will go on for a little while. They definitely nerfed mining. Which sucks, because before you get a auger, you can't make just little tiny holes going down to a mine. You have to like use your pickaxe and dig out big giant holes everywhere. And then you start working on one, then it runs out pretty quick, and you're like, crap, now I got to make another big giant hole. And your map ends up looking like Swiss cheese. I used to build walls around my mines. Oh, wait, what can I put points into? Oh yeah, I'm working on intellect. I think I have to get it up to level 6. Oh. And I have 2 points, which will get me up to level 6. I have the glasses too. I'm not wearing them right now. But I could put them on. What level do I have to get this maxed out? 10. It's a 10. I want to start working on Daring Adventure too. I'm gonna start doing some questing. That requires level 10 too, so we're gonna get intellect up to level 10, I guess. Or up to 9, and then level 10 we'll just wear the glasses. All right. Don't wanna be all by myself. I know. I got a beautiful singing voice. We're gonna be singing some karaoke tomorrow. It's gonna be big fun. Hey, everybody, come and hear how bad I sound. Karaoke can be a lot of fun. Or it can be a nightmare. Because a lot of times the people who are like the most confident with singing karaoke are the ones who shouldn't be the most confident. And people that can sing really good, they're like, nah, I don't want to sing. Nah, no thank you. But I think that's the whole point of karaoke. Yeah. I was told once, and I never verified this, that karaoke was Japanese word that meant tone deaf. However, karaoke was invented by a Filipino man. So I need to look into that more, because I had this belief that it was a Japanese word. And for some reason, since I was told it was a Japanese word, that it was invented by the Japanese, or a Japanese person. Where'd that bag come from? That may not be true. Where's the other goats at? No one else is online. I bet you HB's playing GTA. He's pretty addicted to GTA right now. I'm not going to stream as long as normal today. I'm going to start working on a new Stellaris series for YouTube. And it'll be a very highly edited gameplay. And I'm not going to be on camera for it. I haven't decided. I may be in the corner so you can see me. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be on camera for it. I'm definitely not going to be on stream. I thought about maybe streaming it and just turning the chat window off. But I don't want to like ignore people that are trying to like interact with me, which is what streaming is. So I'm probably just going to do it off stream. And if it's well received and I get a lot of good views from it, I may do a part 2, a different civilization. I think I may do some CK3 as well. 'Cause I love both those games. They're fun games. I haven't played either of them in quite a while. And then on January 24th, we have Enshrouded coming out. And I will probably go to streaming 12 hours a day once it releases. So we will get some long streams, and I'll play Enshrouded on stream. Most of like my multiplayer games that I play, I will play those on stream. Which I play. I have a gaming group, the G.O.A.T.S. We're actually the goats who stare at men, and it's a good group. We've been playing together for many years now. Of course, we've had members come and go over the years. Some that kind of, because we play a lot of like survival, crafting, 7 Days to Die, Valheim. We've gotten on a lot of Project Zomboid lately. We play a lot of those games. So, some people will get into some of them, but not others. I want to play the front. I'm about to load up on a few games during this winter sale. So, yeah, get ready for a few games to get played. But this playthrough may run all the way up till, and then I'll do a video of our new mega base we're building. Because we're building a really awesome base. And I'll have a YouTube video that shows off how awesome our mega base is. We like to build. I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I like to gather resources. I am, you hear people complain, oh, the game's so grindy. I love a good grindy game. Maybe I'm a weirdo, and maybe it's my age. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I'm kind of old. I'm an old guy. And they used to call me Paw Paw Pizzle. Oh, wait, what am I throwing out? What am I? Fresh sand. We don't need all this stone. I'm pretty sure we have like 2 chests full of nothing but stone. There we go. Don't need that there. Don't need that. Don't need that. Goodbye, stone. I wanna be all by myself. But at one point, I mean, when we started a new playthrough, that we would have 10 or 12 of us on at the same time pretty regularly, but that was during COVID, and of course during COVID everybody was stuck inside playing video games all the time. So it's kind of died off a little bit since then. But there's some new games about to come out. Hopefully we'll get some OG members back. We have one goat that we hadn't seen in quite a while. And it was like there for just about everything. So hopefully they'll come back. And when you play together a lot, sometimes heads can butt and feelings can get hurt. And so some of that happens a little too. So, not saying I would ever be the cause of anything like that. Because I'm a perfect angel. I would never cause someone's feelings to get hurt or be a butthole or be rude or be headstrong in any way. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll be playing some games soon that'll entice some of our older goats to come back. Our OG goats, not older, but OG goats to come back and play some games with us. Because we have a history. We've been playing together for a while. I get it. People move on to other games. One of our OG goats plays a lot of Valorant now. And I get that. It's a very popular game. A lot of people on that Valorant gameplay right now. Not my cup of tea, but get a lot of people really into it. A lot of people playing WoW again. I played WoW like 14 years ago. and quit playing WoW like 14 years ago because I saw how addictive it was becoming. And I wanted a girlfriend. I did not get one. No. I had a buddy, man. He got into it hardcore. Like we were all playing. It was a friend group of mine. We all got into it. And man, he lost his job, his girlfriend. He was in a band, and he was like really into like guitar and he had a good singing voice. He got kicked out of his band because he stopped practicing and wasn't interested in doing gigs because he just wanted to sit around and play WoW all the time. It was rough. He's doing great now. He's really is doing great. He owns his own business. He's married. He seems to be doing very well at life, but he got hardcore. I mean, I think he was engaged to the girl. I don't think they were just boyfriend girlfriend. She straight up dumped him, broke up with him, left him over the game. Cause that's all he did was play this game like 20 hours a day. And I saw it was grabbing me the same way too. Got pretty addicted. Like I loved playing Counter-Strike back in those days. I played a lot of Counter-Strike. Like OG Counter-Strike, like back whenever you had to go bootleg Half-Life off a torrent site and then find a CD key hacker to get you a CD key to get it working. And then you would go download this Counter-Strike mod to play Counter-Strike. Those were the days. I played a good bit of Counter-Strike, but never, like, we would play for a few hours, but, you know, I still enjoyed going out and doing stuff with friends, too. It wasn't like, WoW was just so incredibly addictive. It still is. It still has that tendency of being, you know, that addictive. We're about to have so much shale. Hopefully this will be the last time I have to mine any shell the rest of this playthrough. It probably will be. Because, I mean, I have a lot. And I hope the helicopter's still up top. Really hope it's still up there. We'll see. But yeah, big plans coming down the pipe. A lot more edited content coming. So, I have one more Project Zomboid edit that I'm going to put together. It's I'm pretty excited about it. It's probably going to end up being 2, maybe 3 videos because it's like 3 or 4 hours of gameplay that I'm going to condense down. But even when I condense it, it's still going to be pretty expansive. So looking forward. Yeah, don't tell anybody I did that. And then after my Zomboid videos, I'm going to have hopefully my first Stellaris video, which I think the entire playthrough will be broken down into 2, maybe 3 videos. So it's not like it's going to be like this long form, boring gameplay where it's just me playing Stellaris. It's going to be heavily edited, heavily reduced down. You know, a Stellaris playthrough can be pretty long. I mean, it's like many hours. Man, this is a huge deposit. Goodness gracious. Where's my hole? There's my hole. It's up there. think we're getting close to bottom though. They've definitely nerfed mining. The fun pimps did. Yeah, you can see this layer doesn't even have shell anymore. I think we're coming to an end. I'm sure I'll get a couple more layers down, but it's going to get smaller each layer now that we go down. Well, we had quite a few viewers on YouTube for a little while. I had 4, now I'm down to 1. We had some people watching me for a minute over on YouTube. Hopefully they hit that subscribe button. They like what I'm doing. I'm so close to 50 subs right now. Let's see where I'm at. Yeah, still at 48. They didn't hit. It was probably, might have been somebody already subbed to me. So close to 50. Like I said, my edits aren't really great yet. I think I'm still another 50 videos away from being great, but and I'm hoping I'll have like one video that'll like really boost me at some point. But I'm still learning and improving and kind of finding what my style is and what I like. And I really like my latest Project Zomboid videos I've made. I think they're definitely a big step in the right direction. I definitely still have a lot I can improve upon. Like I said, I took a class on editing years ago. So I had a kind of a base knowledge of how to edit, but it wasn't like how to edit YouTube videos, because YouTube wasn't even a thing when I took this class. There was no online social media editing. I don't even think Facebook was a thing yet. Was Facebook a thing? Yeah, Facebook was probably a thing, but we might have all still been on MySpace. Before MySpace, we all had Zynga pages. And you had to know a little HTML to be able to create a Zynga page. Those were a lot of fun. Good old Zynga pages. Yeah, this is it. We're not getting any more after this layer. We're at the bottom layer. I guess we'll go home. This mine is going to be tapped out. Oh no. How am I going to get out of here? I forgot to bring, I was going to make another stack of frame shapes. And I usually nerd pull out of my holes, but I forgot to make another stack of frame shapes. I may have to log out and wait for another goat to get online. Oh no, I'm going to be stuck in my hole. I just realized I forgot to make that stack of frame shapes, because I was working on building the runway before I got off. No. We'll see if we can get out. I can dig my way out. There's other ways to get out. Man. Been a very lucrative shell hole though. We're going to be able to make lots of stacks of fuel. I hadn't really checked out what the best deals are right now on the winter sale. I know the front's on sale, so I'm gonna pick it up. That's definitely a game that's right up my alley. I don't know how many people I'll get to play the front with me, but maybe I can find some other folks, kind folks that play it. The goats may not be playing the front, but all right, there we go. Let's see if we can get out of here. Wait, where's my hole? Where's my hole? Wait, where's the enemy? Where? From up there? Is this where they are? Where are they? Where are they? What you talking about, crazy? Alright, we're about to burrow our way out of here. Burrow. Burrow. We're about to get out of here. Get out of here. I'm out. Where was this enemy? I don't see the enemy. Man, not only was it a triple shell deposit right here, there's a double iron and a double nitrate. Not a bad spot. Oh, pretty good. The treasure maps got bugged last night when I was on. It was weird. For some reason, like, it would give me a distance and I would go there and then the chest would disappear and it would give me another location. And the closer I got to the other location, the further away I got from where the chest was supposed to be. It was weird. It was bugging hard. Oh, piggity liggity. My mom said a long time ago she used to use sudsy ammonia. I don't know what sudsy ammonia is, but she said the smell is pretty bad. Never heard of sudsy pneumonia. Ammonia. So if you're still here, sudsy ammonia seems to be a thing. No idea what that is. Me either. Yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me try to land this thing. I can't even see the dang base. We're just going to go in. We're going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. That's what we're going to do. Like a glove, man. Oh, you found it. Cool. Yes, Sudsy. Sudsy. It's ammonia with a detergent in it. It's not a plain ammonia. Sudsy ammonia. But it smells awful, so you may want to get a mask, I would guess. Our base is coming along. That's ham bananas, horselets, carriage, veterinarian. Veterinary. This is HB's garage. This is the main base, which is going to be a multi-level apartment building, but we hadn't built the levels up yet. We landed it there just like that. Price is reasonable. Yeah, I figured that would be probably a little more reasonable. Get a mask, though, because evidently it smells very badly. Thanks, Mom. She said to be sure to open windows. She said the smell may be better now, though. Piggity Liggity said, thanks, Mom. Maybe they have a fragrance in it these days, and it's not just the pure ammonia smell. And whatever you do, do not mix it with bleach. I may be a big dum-dum, but I know that. That is one thing that I remember. Do not mix ammonia and bleach. Be sure to clean up all bleach before you apply the ammonia. Bleach and ammonia creates a toxic gas that will terminate your existence. It will delete you. And we like you, Piggity Liggity. We want you around for a long time. Man, that's going to be so much fuel. Making me super excited. I'm going to be able to dig even more holes and ride my cool vehicles around everywhere. Yeah, I appreciate that. I like kicking it with you. All right.
Please don't leave me in here too long.
Oh, don't worry. It won't be too long. Don't know if the stone boxes are still full. Probably not. Yeah, I can probably move some of that over to the stone boxes. That's why I discarded most of the stone. We've been making lots of cobble. Where did that stone come from? And I think it's not all gonna fit. Oh, it will. Maybe. Nope. One stack too many. We can dump it. Wait. Don't want to be... I need to check boxes. I'm bad about not checking boxes. See if there's any goodies for me. Anything that's I can use. Let's see. Skill books. I don't think I have this maxed out. Don't. Ooh. Still not maxed out on that. Where am I at on that? Okay, I can consume these. Ooh, shotgun. Make pump shotgun quality 4. Ooh. All right, what am I missing here? Not doing brawler. Night Stalker. What does this one do for you? Nah. Pistol Pete. I don't care about crippling. Sniper, spears, tech junkie. Oh, that's a good one. I do break open a lot of stuff. I usually don't have dukes on me, so I'm not going to read that one. I don't sneak. Oh, I don't have this lucky looter. That's a good one. I don't sneak. There we go. All right, what else? Oh, yeah. I needed tools. Not parts, I need tools. Where's tools? I don't even know where all the tools. I don't even have an impact driver. I'm still using a old school wrench. Whoops. I think I'm good there. Good on ammo. I can top off my 44 mag. I need some more fuel. We can open these. There we go. There we go. We're good on food, ammo, fuel, meds. I need 6 repair kits to have a full stack because you never know. What? What do we look? Duct tape. Huh. Ooh, we need cloth. Can I make 6 duct tape though? No. All right. Well, I know what I'm about to do. I'm about to go get some cloth. Give me like I'm gonna stand out here so that way it'll be harder for him to get to me. This is the runway I built. Isn't it awesome? I still got to finish upgrading it, but this is our runway for aeroplanes. It's a raised above the ground runway. Really digging our base. Can you dig it? I need to go take a quick 5-minute break. We're at the 2-hour mark. We're past the 2-hour mark. Oh, there's the airplane. Wow, that popped up out of nowhere. And I gotta use the restroom. My coffee my coffee needs a way out. My coffee needs an exit. So give me like 5 maybe to 10 minutes. And I'll be right back and we'll go get some cotton because that's super exciting. You guys can watch me punch cotton for like hours. And I think we need some iron too. We'll check the boxes, see what else we need. And then we may do some treasure hunting or something. When V gets on, maybe we'll do a level 5 quest. I'm not going to stream as long as normal because I'm going to start working on that new Stellaris series and I'm going to do it off stream. But in a month on January 24th, when Enshrouded drops, I'm sure we'll get quite a few 12-hour streams going. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to pick up some new games with the winter sale. I think I'm going to buy the front. What was I looking at getting immediately? I was looking at from my wish list. I was looking at that's a good price on Days Gone. I keep wanting to pick up Days Gone, but I never pick it up. Distant Worlds 2 seems interesting. It's like a Stellaris like game. It's a 4X strategy game similar to Stellaris. And it has mostly positive reviews, not overwhelmingly or anything. That one's on sale, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. Don't Die in the West looks pretty fun. Yeah, it's currently on sale. Humanit Z is on sale, and the front is on sale. I think I may definitely pick up the front, Humanit Z, and maybe Don't Die in the West. We'll see though. But give me like 5, maybe 10 minutes. And I'll be right back and we'll continue playing some 7 days. Woo! Be right back. I'm back. Went and used the bathroom. And sorry, didn't mean to do that. I'm back. Here we are. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do some more 7 days. Wait, what was I needing to do? What did I say I was about to do? I was about to go get some cotton so we can make some more duct tape. Wait. There may be some on the workbenches. Let me see. Nope. So I'm going to go get some cotton. All right. Get comfy again. So I was pretty comfy earlier. All right, there we go. I finally got my new chair because I complained about how uncomfortable my other chair was for a while. Ended up going with a Secret Lab Titan Evo. Very comfy. Very incredibly comfortable. They had a good sale going on, and it was a pretty good. Oh man, my fuel's low on my bike. All right, let's go get some. Oh, somebody filled in this hole. Let's go get some cotton. Yeah. Got the new chair. Like 12-hour streams, here we come. Because my last chair, after like 2 hours, no. That other chair I was sitting in, it 100% was gonna break. It was so cheap. And it was just so uncomfortable. Like after like a couple hours of sitting there, like my legs hurt, my back hurt, my butt hurt, my feet hurt. Everybody's like, well, put more padding in it, was the solution everyone gave when I'd ask groups like how to make a chair, but it wasn't. I made a custom cushion for it. The padding didn't help. It didn't give the right amount of support for my back, for everything. Man, I could sit here in this chair all day and nothing hurts. Like even my feet would start hurting. That other chair was so uncomfortable. Where'd my dirt bike go? Oh, there it is. Like my feet would hurt. I'd make my girlfriend rub my back. Like, oh, I need a back rub. I feel good now. And my scooter, it's legit. I don't drive it very much. My girlfriend, I hardly ever leave the house, but it's doing good. We had a lot of work done to it. We replaced the tires. We got new tires, new brakes. A coconut had fallen on the plastic that covers the instrument panel, and it had cracked it. So we replaced that, and it looks good now. We got a lot of it replaced, and we changed the little shocks on it, so the suspension's doing a little better. It's kind of small for me, but I mean, it does the trick. Like me and my girlfriend can't ride on it together. I'm kind of too big for that. Oh yeah, we had it serviced. Was definitely the first thing we did. Oil change. They had the whole engine serviced. We had a dude come over to the house, and he did all that stuff. So it's I mean, mechanically it was in great shape. It had a few cosmetic issues, but those have been replaced and repaired and fixed now. So Yeah, mobile mechanic. Yeah, yeah. He's a family friend of my girlfriend's, and I didn't charge hardly anything, and just basically was like, order this, this, and this, and we ordered it, and he did all the work here, and got the new tires put on himself, and I mean, mechanically it was in great shape. It runs really well. It's got a good strong motor. It just had a few cosmetic bobos. But we've had all those repaired and replaced and fixed now, so it looks good. It's a good looking bike too. Still a little smaller than what I would like, but for the price, it was such a good price. My girlfriend does all the shopping, like grocery shopping and stuff anyway. So like I said, I never leave the house. I just sit here and play video games or edit. So it works out. I need to start going to the gym in the mornings though. Get a little more fit. And if I do that, I'll take the little motorbike because it's pretty far away. Like I guess I could walk there, but by the time I got there, I'd be worn out and wouldn't want to do anything. So uh kinda, yeah. Sort of. I mean, it's my bike, but she's the one who primarily uses it. We both have helmets for it. uh, but yeah, it's pretty much her bike. Yeah. I may eventually, I don't think I want to get a car. But if I don't buy a car, I'll buy a larger motorbike for me. Like, there was one I was looking at. I can't remember what it was, but it was a good sized motorbike. And I'd be a lot more comfortable on it. I buy it, she uses it. Pretty much. That's how it played out. It's hers. Who am I kidding? But she loves going out and shopping, so that's what she does. She takes it and goes shopping. And if I want something, I'm like, babe, can I get a whatever? A cheeseburger? She'll go get me a cheeseburger on it. And she just loves leaving the house. I don't. I'm a homebody. She is too, though. She very much is a homebody too, but so she doesn't mind me being a homebody. It works. It just works. It's a good bike though. I'm like just below the weight limit for it, so we kind of can't ride it at the same time. Whoops. But it was a stupid good price. And she knew the seller, so you know, they knew the bike, they knew the condition of it. So I probably wouldn't have bought it otherwise. Because it's always scary buying stuff used, you know. You never, because cosmetically they may have taken great care of it, but like you said, didn't change the oil quick enough and could have, you know, some issues, mechanical issues, not just cosmetic issues. Um, she's going out today. I don't know where she's going, but she's going to buy me a Santa hat. I'll wear a Santa hat tomorrow. For the next couple days, I'll wear a Santa hat. We'll get into the festive spirit. Mm. Where do women go? I don't know. I don't know. She takes great care of me. I'm very spoiled. She's very sweet, very loving. She's a really great girlfriend. She's super chill. She supports everything I do. She doesn't mind me playing video games hours on end. So I don't care where she goes. But she can, like, she's got like 3 or 4 stores she likes to go look at, so she'll just go look. And a lot of times she goes to her family's little compound where all her family lives. So oh, that's me too. Like one day a week. I know she'll be gone like half a day. One day a week, I have a barber that I like. I'll go get my hair cut, and I don't get it cut every week. It's usually every 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll go like to one store, buy what I need, and we'll go get something to eat. Then I'm back home, and I'm good. I'm good. That's like how I leave. We just traveled to the capital city to get my visa extended, and it reminded me how much I hate like traveling. I love it here in my room, in my nice new comfy chair with my computer. I don't need to leave the house. If I didn't have such a cool and awesome girlfriend, I probably would have to leave the house even more. And she won't even spend any money. She'll just go like, look. Like, what do you mean you're going to look? I don't know. I'm just going to go look. Okay. She'll send me pictures. Ooh, look at this. I'm like, you want that? No, but just look at it. Like, all right, it's nice. You sure you don't want something like that? No, I just wanted you to see it. Like, oh, okay. Is that like a hint or something? I mean, I'm asking you straight up if you want to get it. No, I don't want it. All right. My mom shopped like that too. She could just go look. She doesn't have to buy anything. She just go look and see what they have. Yeah, me either. I hate going to stores. Like I literally get anxiety in malls and large like big box stores. Like I don't mind going and doing my shopping, like my weekly shopping, that's fine. But I pretty much know what I want, where it is, and how much and what I'm going to get of it, and I'm in and out. But my mom would go spend hours just looking, seeing what different stores had. And man, that just causes me so much anxiety. My girlfriend's the same way. Women just have this superpower to be able to just go look and not spend any money. Some women. Hey, babe. I was just talking about how totally awesome you are. She went, uh huh. I hadn't even said I love you. How are you saying you love me more? I do love you, though. You're going? Where are you going? We were just talking about that. Like, where do women go when they go, and how do they just go and just spend all day? Boy, where are you going? To party? Wait. Where are you? Where are you going to party? Wait, what party? The market party. She's going to the market to party at the market. Are, it's crowded. So she's over here fist bumping. You can go flirt with all the boys. Oh, I love you. What are you going to get me? Wait, what am I going to eat for lunch? 12:30, 12:15. Yeah, I'd like to eat something. Grilled cheese. Yeah, we got mozzarella cheese. I gotta eat some of that. Some banana. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, unless you want to give me regular bread, you want to save your matcha bread. Okay. And you gonna get me a Santa hat? Okay, cool. What? Reindeer antlers would be cool. Something festive. Something to put me in a festive mood. What? Oh. She's gonna go buy me some a Santa hat or reindeer antlers, whichever she can find. And we're gonna be festive. We're gonna wear that on the stream tomorrow. I think most people are gonna be off from streaming the next few days till after the first of the year. A lot of like big streamers are taking off, so I may step it up a little. I may stream more. Except today, I want to start my Stellaris series today. I got a script wrote up. I got an idea in my head, and I'm gonna start doing the gameplay. Of course, it could change based on the gameplay, but it's been a long time since I've done a playthrough of Stellaris too, so I might be rusty and like get obliterated by like some advanced empire immediately. But if that happens, then so be it. It'll be part of my story. How much cotton do I have? I think what I'm gonna do, I'm not to give away too much on my plan for my Stellaris run, but I think I'm gonna do like a it's gonna be humans, it's gonna be us, and we've destroyed the Earth. So I'm gonna start off with the Tomb World, which gives you some good buffs though, and I won't give away my script too much. Um, that was easy. And I think I had trouble with Unity when I did that build. It's been a while. Actually, I played a good bit of Stellaris. I did a few playthroughs, maybe it's been about a year ago now. I haven't bought any. I need to go see if they have any new cool content for sale before I start it too, because I haven't bought any of their DLCs in quite a while. So I'll see if they have anything cool. Go read the reviews. Most of the reviews on Steam you can't trust because people are mad that they charge money for DLC. I get it. I hate paying money. Money's hard to come by. Why do you want to spend it? Honestly, Stellaris is the game that got me back into PC gaming after a long hiatus. Because consoles, let's face it, console gaming's easy. And if you're just like, I was working a lot, like way too much. I was on that corporate grind thinking I was going to get ahead by working really long hours and I was salary. And I just, I thought they were going to reward me for putting in all this time and effort. That's the general consensus. You give them 60 hours a week and they see it and they reward you. And, you help them get record profits year over year and they throw you a pizza party. I mean, I was rewarded. I got paid well and, I did well. A few different, I changed jobs a couple times. It was never like left in bad Yeah, just better opportunities came along, and maybe that was part of the problem, was I didn't stay loyal to. But I tried that early in my career. I tried to be loyal to one company, and I had a couple really good job offers because I was good at what I did, and I had a lot of good opportunities, and I was like, no, I'm loyal to where I'm working. Surely they're going to reward me with it. And then our parent company got locked into a bad steel deal because they made transformers, and which had nothing to do with what I did in the company I worked for. And they told every single division of this big, larger company to uh, to cut $550,000 worth of salaries a year. And my salary was already probably more than they wanted to pay people. And I wasn't I wasn't directly in sales, and I didn't have a number directly tied to my performance. So I was on the chopping block. I got cut, and it's really bummed me out. I did a couple other things. I was good at those too. But I just got tired of the corporate world and corporate people and how fake everybody is. And when you try to like cut out the bullshit and not be fake, like the way people react to it is so negative. You can't be honest. And you see them every year. They brag like, "Oh, we made record profits again this year, 5th year in a row or whatever, 10th year in a row." And then you see no one getting raises or good bonuses. And then you hear like executives getting crazy huge bonuses, and it just weighs on you. I just got burned out from it. I've resigned from my job. I was working for a great company that I liked and respected. I made good money. It wasn't the best money I ever made, but it was good money, and the gig wasn't too bad. I did have to deal with a lot of idiots because the general population's full of a lot of just rude, mean idiots. Some people are just kind of their own worst enemies, you know, and they try to use us for something that wasn't what we did for the company, and we had no ability to give them free shit. And then they would get mad at you when you couldn't give them free shit. Like, I'm in sales, and my job is to get you to buy stuff. I can't just give you everything for free. That wouldn't be doing my job. Um, so I just got burned out on the corporate world and quit. Resigned. I didn't quit. I resigned. I put in a lengthy notice. I gave them a 6-week notice, which they were appreciative of. And my manager was super awesome. She was so great. And she even offered to try to get me a job here where I'm living now. She used to work and live here herself. And, but it was going to be call center work. And, possibly I could have gotten like a more of a, like advisory type role. Not advisory, that may not be the correct word. Consultant type role, because I've worked in customer support, service, call centers before, and have a lot of experience, and that's kind of what I was doing with my last gig, but kind of not. I was more like sales support for a major technology company, and just got tired of the whole corporate. Everybody's seen LinkedIn, and they see, you see what kind of people, like the fakeness you get on it. It's the fakest of all of the social media sites. And it's just so weird. Like corporate people are just weird. They can't be honest. And they try to use semantics. And when you try to just be like, all right, let's cut the bullshit. Let's talk. Let's be honest with each other here. And they can't do it. They're just weird drones. Executives, they all went to the same business school. They're all weirdos, fake weirdos too. I just got tired. I got burned out with doing all that. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of living off my savings for now. seeing if I can't create content. We'll see how it works out. If I can monetize it and find a way to earn, I don't have to make a lot of money, just enough to get by. That'd be cool. I'm working on my editing skills and different, you know, what my style is going to be, what exactly I can deliver. So we'll see where it goes. Maybe I'll be able to, you know, create content that'll resonate with a lot of people and entertain people, and I'll try to be honest with myself as well. But if you look at my videos, they've come a long way in a very short amount of time, I believe. I believe I still have a long ways to go. I think I have probably another good 50 more videos to make before I really find a good groove and get into, you know, find the style of videos I really want to do. So we'll see where it goes. I know I don't want to return to the corporate world. If I have to, if I run out of money and we get to that point, I will. But if I can figure out a way to monetize some skills I already have, or some skills I'm honing and developing, I'll do that as well. Even if it's not creating content on YouTube, we'll see where it goes. I'll figure something out. But and that's why I'm outside of the US right now. Cost of living's a lot lower where I am. So I'm able to live a lot longer off the money, limited amount of money I do have. So hopefully we'll get something going. We'll see. If not, I've enjoyed the journey, the friends I've made along the way, and definitely learned a lot of skills. I mean, like I said, video editing's come a long way with it, and I enjoy it. I really enjoy editing. So who knows? Maybe if I don't become successful and people don't like the content I'm creating, maybe I can help some content creators who do make content people enjoy, and just do editing or something. But I got a long ways before I could do anything like that. My editing skills are not up to par yet with some of the better editors out there, but I'm putting in the time and I am learning. So I've been taking some courses on video editing, as well as just creating my own videos. The course I'm taking right now doesn't really help with like YouTube content. It's more like the theory of editing and more tied to like movie production, I guess would be. But I don't care about making movies. Maybe I'll make a documentary. We'll get there. We'll figure something out. I'll find my groove. How Pizzle got his groove back. We'll make a movie called How Pizzle found his groove. Something. Okie dokie. Oh, need more content. And maybe gaming content isn't it. A lot of people said I should vlog about my life here in the Philippines. There's so many people vlogging about it. I don't think I'm interesting enough to vlog about, this is my day. I wake up and I sit at my computer and play video games all day. And I go downstairs and eat dinner and then come right back and play more video games. I'm not adventurous enough. I feel like most of the vloggers, like travel vloggers, they're very adventurous type people. I'm just not adventurous. I like sitting in the air conditioned room next to the fan where I'm nice and cool because it's hot and humid here all the time. And, you know, I don't feel like my life is exciting enough to do like lifestyle vlogs, anything like that. So the only thing I could think of now to start working on my editing skills was video gaming content because I love gaming. And then everybody was like, you're kind of funny. Or I don't know if I'm like, if people are laughing with me or at me most of the time. Either way, as long as you're laughing, I'm cool with that, even if I'm the butt of the joke. But people have told me that play games with me, you're kind of a funny guy. You should try streaming, and I talk a lot. Even when I'm not streaming, I talk a lot. Probably why nobody's in in the chat right now with me because I thought their heads off. I'm a bit of a talker. And I used to travel for work. I traveled for work for like 7, maybe close to 8 years. And when I say travel, I mean I traveled. I did like 280 nights a year in hotels, and I got to see a lot of most of the US. I mean, I traveled. I was a road warrior, and it was an interesting time in my life. That would have been kind of interesting to make videos about, I think, about my life on the road, because I was a lot more interesting person then. But my job was pretty much to drive and talk about the products that we sold. And like I said, I wasn't directly in sales. I was a trainer and presenter, and I did a lot of demos, and I went to trade shows and just talked about the product to people. So I've always had, it's always been my job to talk. So talking's not a problem for me. I got some interesting stories too from those experiences. I've been around a bit. I feel like I have some content I can provide, but I don't know. We'll give this streaming video content creation thing a try a while longer, and at least until I go broke and have to go back to doing normal jobs. But I may still stream. It just may not be dedicated to it because I enjoy it. I really do. It's a lot of fun. I may have to get an online job at some point, which will take up most of the time I use for streaming and editing now. But that's fine. Man, we have punched some cotton. Let me tell you. We are punching cotton. This is exciting content. This is the type of content that'll make people go, "Wow, that is exciting." Thrilling, exhilarating even. Um I think we'll check the boxes, but I think I could get a little bit more iron for the group too before we call it quits. And we do need to start building the tower at the main base. And then we'll probably build a really awesome, badass horde tower as well. That'll be pretty cool to see. And let's see if anyone's messaged me. I never told my mom thanks for the cleaning advice. Hey, hog prices down in the province I live in currently. That's good. It's not good if you own a piggery and you sell hogs. But roasted pig by Boy Lee Chan is delicious. Love some Baboy Lee Chan. You know, I made friends with a pig once. I had a friend, his family had a pet pig. And I got to know the pig. Can't remember his name. It was like Ed or Frank or Earl or some like normal human name. But like pigs are pretty high intelligence. They're like up there with dogs as far as like knowing words and commands, and which kind of makes me feel a little bad that we eat them, but man, they're delicious. Like, why do they have to taste so good? Like, I don't eat. I like a good steak occasionally, but I really don't eat a whole lot of beef. I'm trying to eat more fish, but growing up, I didn't eat much fish. My mom doesn't like fish, so we just didn't eat much fish. And I live in a port city. They fish like I can literally. I'm like the water is right over there. I can literally. There's not like a good beach right here. I have to go about 15, 20 minutes away to get to a decent beach. But literally the water is right there, and I can go buy fresh fish like just caught. Shrimp, crab. I do love shrimp. I do love crab. But no fish. I don't like fish. Been trying to eat more fish. I'm getting a little better at it. Not the best, but yeah, a little better. I think that's probably enough cotton. What do y'all think? How much cotton do we have? Yeah, that's a good bit of cotton. Oh, here's another patch. Oh, there's a zombie. I don't see the zombie. Oh, it's a crawly one. I love chicken. Chicken is my weakness. Eggs, chicken, chicken and eggs. Love some chicken. We bought a cool air fryer that has the rotisserie option, and we'll do rotisserie whole chickens in it. Oh my god, those are so good. I try not to eat much pork because, you know, very fatty, not good for your heart, for red meat. But you know, I like the occasional steak. It's okay. Steak is really expensive here though, so I'm cheap. And like I said, I'm living on a very limited resources at the moment, so I'm out of stamina. Had some crazy dreams last night. I'm trying to remember them. I just remember waking up thinking, what in the world? Why was I dreaming that? This is wild dreams, crazy stuff happening. Like one of my best friends from back in the day, he was my roommate too for a long time. Like I went and visited him and he decided like he had been drinking or something and I had a certain substance on me that was not legal and he decided to like run from the cops. I do remember that. And we got away. We somehow got away. It was just weird dreams. Just crazy stuff. All right, I think that's good on cotton. We've been punching cotton long enough. Let's go back to base and take an inventory of what else we may need. And they nerfed the dirt bikes. The dirt bikes used to be a lot faster. They nerfed them. They used to be like stupid fast, like scary fast, like I'm going too fast, like that fast. That's how fast they were. They're still pretty fast once you put a supercharger on it. Oh, there's a stone. I was in midair. There was nothing I could do about it. The impact with the stone was imminent. It was an imminent impact with the stone. There we go. Nice. All right. I'm going to top off for food. Then we'll check the boxes and see what else we need materials wise. And hey, babe. Okay with that. Eat them. I'm okay with that. We have an afrittata for dinner. Different though? When? Tonight? Christmas is tomorrow. You stay up till midnight? Don't you do that on New Year's? I was planning on staying up late on New Year's. I'm gonna stay up till New Year's and be like, Happy New Year! And then I'm gonna go to sleep. Hey, look at this. Look at this news article I found. It said, let's see if it's still here. Prices of hogs drop in Negros. They're cheaper now. That's not good for Nestor, but it's good for us if we want to buy a piggy. Yeah. So what does that mean for celebrating Christmas tonight? What does that mean? Means there's gonna be people here? What? I don't know what that means. Still family? Like who else gonna be here? Yeah. Yeah. But I'm still gonna eat a regular dinner. Yeah. Did the door just open or shut? So I'm still gonna have afrittata for dinner. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. All right, love you. One steak. Why did these doors open? Are they like on a timer or something? Mm-hmm. Weird. Weird. All right. Oh yeah, we were gonna check and see how the things are going. Can't iron. Okay, we could definitely use a little more iron. That box is half full. Why is my game not? Is my game about to crash? The game crashed. Cool. Cool. This is matcha bread. Green. It's a green bread. Pretty good. I think matcha is like some kind of tea leaf from Japan, and they grind it down into a powder. Matcha? Matcha? Matcha, matcha man. I want to be a matcha man. Let's see what matcha is. M-A-T-C-H-A, matcha. Yeah, it's a type of tea. And it's like a green powder. It originated in China. Okay. It's mostly produced in Japan today. Okay. Okay. What are the benefits of matcha? It's rich in catechins. I don't know what that is. It's a natural antioxidant. Antioxidants help stabilize harmful free radicals, compounds that can damage cells and cause chronic diseases. Mm, 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 mm. Very nice. Very nice. That's matcha. Because I am a matcha man. Wait, wasn't I upstairs looking at the in the boxes? That was half full. That one's got a few missing. How's we doing on lead? Lead's okay-ish. I went and got a bunch of clay last night. Good on stone. Low on wood. Sand's okay. So lead and wood. Should be good on coal. Good on coal. Yeah. Should be good on nitrate. Good on nitrate. Okay. 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 Go find a new lead hole. We need to cut those trees too. See if we can find two lead deposits right next to each other. Those are pretty close. Mm-hmm. Boo. What does that mean? Boo. What is that? What is the boo? Ooh, look at these three right next to each other. I want to be a matcha man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all night, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for your support. I love you. I love each and every one of you. You're like my brother. You're like a brother to me. You're like a brother from another mother that I never had before. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love me tender, love me sweet. Sorry, I'll keep my day job. Southeast. Clink, 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 clinkety, clankety, clank. Clackety, clankety, clack. Clackety, clack, 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 click, clank. Clankety, clackety, clankety, clack. Oh no, I almost forgot. Oh man. It's won't let me put that up here and grab it, will it? Oh man. Need to go get... There we go. See if I can get out of here. There we go. I'll be back. Need to go get some frame shapes. Oh, I could cut down some trees just right around here, can't I? Let's just do that. I got a chainsaw. I got the means. I have the ability. We'll just make some frame shapes that way. Sorry, they renamed them building blocks. Building blocks. I like frame shape better. I liked them better when they were called frame shapes. There we go. Only need 497. So we can have a full stack of 500. There we go. All right, let's go back in the hole. Whee! That should be far enough down. The drone does do good here because it can, you know, let you know there are enemies around. I hear one. Those frame shapes in the hole should prevent them from just dropping down on my head. They can still dig down to me, but, you know, we should be good. Mostly still in that direction. Wait, southeast was the direction of the other deposit that way. We'll get there. Rosie! What's up? Yeah, that's what I do. I dig down. See, I got a hole. If I can get up there. I dig straight down once I get an auger. And it's kind of hard to find once you get it established. A nice established hole. There we go. And then we dig out. So that way the map doesn't look like Swiss cheese. Now, early game when you got a pickaxe, it's a little harder to do this. Little harder. Not a whole lot harder, but a little harder. Ooh! I do. Now, is it minced beef or mutton? Because there's a distinction there culinary wise. Hey, oh, come on. This is a Christian server, ma'am. We don't speak that way in front of the children. Because technically, if it's ground beef, it's cottage pie. If we're going to be technical with it. I call it shepherd's pie. Ah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, mutton's hard to get. When you do find it, it's rather expensive too. But I still call it shepherd's pie because that's what we all call it. But don't say it in front of Gordon Ramsay. He'll get angry at you. I don't think I've ever had a true shepherd's pie with ground mutton. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. I'll take that back. My uncle raises sheep, and I've had a real deal legit shepherd's pie. Yeah, venison. Yeah, I can get that. Well, not anymore, but at one point, yeah, that's pretty easy to get. I had a good friend. I have a really good friend, my bestest buddy in the whole wide world. His family used to raise those New Zealand red deer. Oh yeah, I'd love to be called an idiot sandwich and have them put 2 pieces of bread on either side of my head. That'd be so awesome. Dreams, right? We can dream. I had a good friend. His family raised those New Zealand red deer. Oh, and ground red deer when it doesn't have any gamey taste, when it's farm raised. Oh my goodness, it is so good. Oh, so lean. They have to add fat to it. But it is so good. The sausage is good too. The sausage. Look, I have green grilled cheese. It's green. It's made out of matcha bread. Macho bread. It has a lot of antioxidant. It's delicious. It's amazing. It's got matcha powder in the which is a ground tea leaf that they grind up. That's hot. Really, these 3? That's all I get out of 3 separate. Let's go southeast for a little ways. See if we run into some more iron. 3 separate nodes right here, and that's all we get is this little bitty tiny bit of iron. Come on. You got to be kidding me. There was another deposit over here somewhere. This direction. Let's see if we can find it. No, I couldn't do green eggs and ham. No. Even with food coloring. But this matcha bread's pretty good. It's got a good, unique flavor to it. It's delicious. And it's got yummy, real mozzarella. We bought an entire kilo of mozzarella cheese. Mm. 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 Mm-mm. Nope. I'm good. I do not need, although I did love Dr. Seuss growing up. I think my parents like tried to like get some food coloring and dye green eggs for me and my sister. And I refused to eat it. And they were like, it's just food coloring, eat it. I'm like, no. I think I have a memory of that. That may be a real memory. Or maybe I made it up. I don't know. I do have some of those too. I have quite the vivid imagination. Oftentimes I don't know what's real or not, or what isn't real, what's not real, what might be real. I don't know. Reality is it's a heck of a thing. Especially when you have a very vivid imagination. Yeah, no. They came out with like blue ketchup and all different kinds of different color ketchups. I was never a fan of that. No. Me either. I think they had purple ketchup. Ketchup's red, all right? Tomatoes is red. Ketchup is red. What color ketchup is supposed to be? I remember the purple. Here in the Philippines, they have banana ketchup. They dye it red because ketchup is red, but it's ketchup made out of bananas. I'm not a fan. They have a lot more bananas here than tomatoes. Is this really all? Three separate distinct nodes right here on top of each other. Although I do love fried green tomatoes. I am quite the fan of fried green tomatoes. You can get it in the US. It's available. It's very sweet. It is incredibly sweet. They do dye it red, but it tastes similar to ketchup. It really does. Like tomato ketchup. Like a super sweet tomato ketchup. I'll just stick to Heinz ketchup. Heinz tomato ketchup. I have a big bottle in the fridge right now. And I don't need it often. But when I want it, it's there for me. Because I do love French fries. And I love hash browns. And they're good with tomato ketchup. I haven't found a good chunky salsa I like here. They don't have my brand. There was like a couple different brands I bought in the US. And I hadn't found it here anywhere. Even at that international store we go to. Heinz beans. You know, I was able to find some Bush's baked beans here. And I hadn't seen the Heinz ones. They have Heinz baked beans here, but they're not like the same style we eat in the US. They do them very differently. I'm not a huge fan of the beans here. Beans. They eat baked beans here, but they're not like Southern style baked beans from the US they're just far superior. And that's not me being like you know, selective towards what I grew up with or showing favoritism. It's just a fact. You got to have lots of brown sugar and some type of pork, whether it's bacon or ground beef, and a lot of onions, a lot of garlic. Yeah. Yeah. That's my jam. That's what I'm about. Filipino spaghetti's interesting too. They do spaghetti very different here as well. It's rather interesting. They do a very sweet sauce. Very sweet. Like everything here is sweeter than it is in the US. Except for one thing, there was something I was surprised about. Like, y'all add sugar to everything. Why not this? What was it? It was something recently. Kind of blew me away a little bit because they're known for their super sweet foods. Wow, I can't believe that deposit ran out that quick. Ah, is that where it is right there? No, way off. I think right there. No, right there. No, I'm way off. Right there. All right, let's nerd pole out of here. Perfect. I mean, I live in the sugar basket of the Philippines where most of sugar cane's grown. They don't need sugar. No humans need is. Oh, I hear Zambi. Oh, there's a couple. I'll save the ammo. Ow, sir! How dare you? Oh, there's another one. Got a little mini horde. Let me in. Isn't there another basket? Basket. Here it is. I mean, yeah, you get some manual labor going on. I mean, but there's manual labor in the U.S. too. I mean, no, like less or more than what you would find in the U.S. I'm in an agricultural province, but I lived in a rural part of the U.S. where a lot of people worked in agriculture, and the oil field was prominent, and so. And diabetes is like really getting epidemic levels here, just like in the US. So, you know, it's kind of like no one really needs the amount of sugar that they. All right. So finding like triple nodes is just not worth it because there were literally 3 deposits all on top of each other. So we'll just go a little closer to the base. We'll pick this one. Because what's weird is you'll a single one will turn into like 10 times as much as that triple one. The fun pimps really switched up the mining situation. We'll just go straight down right here. I mean, there's a lot of office jobs here too. You know, it's not all manual labor. I think I'm far enough down. I mean, a big industry in the Philippines is call centers because they all learn English in school. So all the call centers relocated from India to the Philippines over the last decade. There's a lot of call center work. And while it does help you to get your foot in the door, if you have a college degree, you're not even required to have a college degree. If you just have developed really good English skills, especially conversational English skills, you can get a very decent paying job. I mean, I'm pretty sure they make more than like teachers, and nurses, call center workers. So there's a lot of call center jobs here. And every city has a call center that you can go work at. You have really good English and you get a degree, you can get like one of the higher paying jobs, be a supervisor or a trainer. And I mean, they'll make as much as like engineers here in the Philippines. It's crazy. Call center workers really a lot of it has left India because Indian English, it's hard for a lot of Americans to fully understand, where Filipino English is a little easier. I mean, like I said, the last company I worked for, we were sales support and we would get call requests thinking it was, somebody looking to make a big sale, big purchase. And I would reach out to them and they would just be angry customers who were looking to speak to, an American who speaks American English, and who was just angry because our call center was in the Philippines. They had a hard time understanding them. I have zero trouble understanding Filipino English. Maybe it's because I've spent a good bit of time here. I don't know. But I remember like years ago, I had a Dell. Dude, you're getting a Dell. I had a Dell. Not the Singer Adele, but a Dell computer. And like something happened to it. It crapped out on me. So, I had like old customer support for a year, like top-notch customer support. And I called it and it was a girl in the Philippines. And I just remember, the English being really good. And she told me she was from the Philippines and she was really sweet, very nice, helped me with her problems. She was very knowledgeable. She wasn't just reading a script, like she really knew computers and was able to help me resolve my issue. And luckily I didn't go through that like runaround where it's like, oh, this is a Windows issue, you need to call Windows. She actually stayed with me and helped me, and it was a good experience. And of course, just like anywhere else in the world, you're going to find a lot of people working as teachers and a lot of lawyers everywhere you go. You know, a lot of people working in the service industry and stores, but there's manual labor too. Cause like I said, I am in a rural area and it's kind of, the province I live in is the sugar basket of the Philippines. It's where all the sugar cane is grown. So you get a lot of, you know, agricultural workers. But depending on where you live in the US, you'll probably know a lot of Americans that are in that kind of work too. I grew up in a pretty rural place, so I had a lot of friends who worked on ranches, farms. You know, they did manual labor. And I did manual labor myself a little bit. I did oil field work for a while. It was the money. It was really good money. It was hard manual labor. But the money was really good. Didn't really get wings. Here in the Philippines, you can get the real OG Red Bull, the kind that got outlawed in the US. Because the Red Bull we have in the US is not the real Red Bull. It is neutered. It is Red Bull where the wings have been ripped away. Because a bunch of kids drank like a whole 6-pack of these Red Bulls. And what's funny is like the bottle is like this big. It's a little glass bottle. And it's 4 servings. And it warns, do not drink more than a quarter of this bottle. Because that's where the wings come in. I don't like energy drinks. They make me real jittery. So I haven't got brave enough to try a real Red Bull, and I'm afraid it'd give me a heart attack. But yeah, you can get the real OG, legit, outlawed in the US Red Bull here. I think the guy was Malaysian. The inventor was from Malaysia. Is that right? Malaysia, maybe? Let's see. It's owned now by an Austrian company. Okay. Thailand. Okay, sorry, I was wrong. Thailand. In 1976, I'm not even going to butcher his name, introduced a drink called Krating Daing. I butchered that, I'm sure, which means red guar in English. It was popular among the truck drivers and laborers. Okay, a German dude traveled here. It was acquired by Procter & Gamble in 1982. And then in 84, it's turned into an international brand. In Thailand, energy drinks are most popular with blue-collar workers. Yeah, no shit. They're out there working. I mean, office workers need it too, honestly, because when I worked in an office, 5-hour energy saved my life. I drank a lot of Red Bulls too. Yeah, but OG, when was it? Like the OG Red Bull formula was banned in the US and they had to like reformulate it or something. Yeah, Krating Daing. I don't know how to pronounce that. My Thai is non-existent. I love Thai food. Isn't that sad? This single deposit's bigger than that triple deposit. They really changed mining. Those fun pimps, those pimps of fun. So evidently we're having a Christmas party tonight and we stay up till midnight. I think I've heard about this in the Philippines. And they sing happy birthday to Jesus at midnight. I think that's like a tradition. Y'all, I like to go to bed early. And Jesus can wait to hear happy birthday when I wake up. I wanted to have a good long stream tomorrow. Christmas Eve stream in the US. We'll see what happens. Should be in range of Blood Moon Day again, I think. I can't remember what day it was last time. We should be close. How many points do I have? 0. Still thinking about maybe going and visiting Thailand since I'm on this side of the world. Always wanted to go get Thai food in Thailand. I love Thai food. I can't quite handle the level of spice they eat it at, but they get a lot of American and British tourists. I'm guessing they know that we can't handle that level of spiciness. I don't know. I'm considering it. That's good. Last bite of my green grilled cheese. Mmm. We need to start working on the apartment building. We need to get it going. I have a feeling this is going to be Blood Moon Day. We're going to know at noon. We will know at noon o'clock if it's Blood Moon Day or not. Blood Moon Day. Called it. Man, I'm so prophetic. The prophecy was written. We did have a short stream plan today. We weren't going to go the full time. But we may call it quits here. Go back to the base. Where were my blocks? Where are they? There they are. And I'll be back tomorrow with oh, go in the hole. Oh, dang. With a longer stream. And I started a little late today. My power cut out like right at starting time. It was like it's a good lead hole. I'm gonna mark it. No, iron. There we go. Good iron hole. Go take what we've gathered back, and we're gonna get off. Wait, wait for a larger group to do Blood Moon. And I'm gonna go work on my new Stellaris series. I said I'm gonna do it off stream, but I'm gonna start working on my new Stellaris series, and hopefully I'll have that first video for you guys in a couple weeks. Because like I said, the intro to it, I'm gonna have like a whole like dramatized intro about the history of humanity, of how we got from where we are now to where we end up at the start of my Stellaris playthrough. And then that will go into the first portion, like the first couple of 100 years of my Stellaris playthrough. And then we'll do, some videos up until either I conquer the galaxy or get conquered by the galaxy. One of those two things will occur. So super exciting. And I do apologize, but I will be doing that off stream. Because I don't want we're not going to have chat on the video. And I was thinking about I could stream it anyway, just turn the chat off. but I'm not going to be interacting with chat. I'm going to be, narrating what's happening in the gameplay. And I haven't decided if I'm gonna have my video in the corner of the screen. I may go off video too. I may not have any video, just my narration on it. So it may be my first edited videos of just the gameplay without my beautiful, wonderful, awesome image in the corner. But what did I drop? But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out, piggity liggity. As always, I appreciate you. And I hope everyone has an awesome, amazing rest of the evening, day, night, wherever you may be in this grand old vast world. If you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. If you don't, and you have another holiday that you do celebrate, I hope that goes amazing and well, and you have time with family, and I hope everyone gets some good family time in and all that good jazz. And I love y'all. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be here for a little bit longer stream tomorrow. Bye, guys. Woo!